Welcome to week 13 of our at-home karate class. I am hopeful that all of our students have started to watch the YouTube classes in addition to attending the Zoom classes. Remember, every week when I post the new YouTube class, this class, the lessons we learn in this class will carry over into the Zoom classes for the upcoming week. So, for example, if I ask you to practice a specific form in this class, I'll ask you about it in the Zoom class. So I strongly encourage all of our students to practice using this home class first. Like I said, I'm posting them on Fridays, hopefully early enough that you could watch it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday before coming to your regular Zoom class. I also want to remind all our students that there is a Zoom class set up specifically for those of you who can't actually participate in a Zoom class because you might have a limited space or no place to practice at home where you can watch the class. So on Mondays at 5:30, there is a half-hour class for white belts, green belts, and red belts to get together, have a conversation, ask any questions that they have about their classes or their training. And then, if we have any extra time, we might do a few basic exercises together. But if you don't have room to do those exercises, you do not have to in that class. That is called our connections class, and it's less formal than our usual class. And if you attend it, you'll see what I mean by that. Our DON members also have a connections class on Thursdays at 6:45. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please call me, text me, email me, or Facebook message me, and I'll be happy to talk to you. And keep your fingers crossed that it will not be too long before we're back in the studio together. 감사합니다. Let's all bow in together. Chariot, Kuki, Bare, Bara, standing, Munyan, Bara, Chariot, Kinra, Anyan Hapshupnika. Let's warm up together, but remember, if at the end of warm-ups you feel that there's another warm-up that you'd like to do and we didn't do today, please make sure that you pause the video and do that warm-up on your own before continuing with the playlist. Shake out your hands, your fingers, and your wrists. Elbows forward and back. Remember, we keep our elbows close to our body so that we can hear our dobak rubbing. And this mimics the arm position we want when we do our middle punches. Arms straight, circles back. Hana, do, set, na, das, yes, uga, yodu, aho, yo, forward, hana, do, set, na, das, yes, uga, yodu, aho, yo, crossing, hana, do, set, na, das, yes, uga, yodu, aho, yo. Hands on the hips. Let's do waist rotations first. Pick a direction and make a circle. Switch directions. And barrel. Now we'll do our twisting exercise. Let's keep our arms in front of us and have them move with us as we go. Twisting this way first on the count. Hana, do, set, let's warm up our legs. Knees up, feet up. Now across our body, this is similar to a side kick. Good, now kicking back so that our foot reaches toward our back in order to stretch the front part of our leg. And if that doesn't stretch particularly well for you, remember you can always hold. It's a balance challenge, and it also helps you to stretch that part of your leg a little bit more. So you hold, you can try to pull the foot out a bit, you can try to pull it up towards your back more. Barra. Feet together and slide down, reaching toward your ankles, your feet, your toes, or the floor, whatever's comfortable while still giving you a bit of a stretch. Now let's heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Not too far. And walk your hands back so you're nice and balanced. Reach for your left foot. Reach for your right foot. Reach down. And now reach through behind you. And you should feel this stretch in both legs. Good. Hands in front. We'll heel toe in just a little bit so that our arms and our knees are about equal. Might have to adjust your feet a little bit to get this just right. We're trying to make our bottom go toward the floor, and we're stretching out our legs. Bending back forward, heel toe all the way in. Come up halfway, and we'll bend our knees. Hana, do, sat, net, da, sit, ya, sit, ilga, yoru, aho, yo. Knee rotations. And switch directions. Good, one more time, slide down, get a good stretch. Try to relax into it. And then come up slowly with your head last. And shake it all out. All right. This week we will be reviewing our highest form. So if you think back to last week's video, you may remember that some of our red belts are working on Pyanan Sadan, number 4, as their highest form. Others are working on Pyanan Odan, number 5. And the rest of you are working on Pasai. So you will see that all 3 of those videos are included here with me demonstrating those forms. However, if you're working on Pyanan 4, that is the form you will practice today. If you're working on Pyanan 5, that is the form you will practice today. And if you're working on Pasai, that is the form I would like you to practice today. So while you can watch the other forms, I'm not asking you to practice any other forms today. If you feel very comfortable with your highest form, you can always review your next highest form, the one that you learned just before this one. Because at any test, you may be asked to do both your highest form and your next highest form, the one you learned before. However, if you're still learning a new form, it's probably best to focus on that this week. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you need to know right away to help you practice, you can call or text or email me. Or you can wait until the next Zoom class if it's something that you'd like to ask me in person. Please practice your highest form at least 5 times. Each time you practice, you should focus on something that will help you make the form even better. So at first we focus on the sequence, which moves happen in what order. And And once we have the sequence down, we can focus on other things like our eye focus, where we're looking, our control of power, how strong our moves are, our speed control, how quick our moves are, and what kind of pauses are there in between moves. There are many things that your teacher is looking at when they watch you do a form, and some of them are hard to explain. One example would be that we want to see good spirit or attitude. This means that we want a good energy. We want to hear strong key-ups and doing the form to the best of your ability. When you're really trying your best, your teacher can definitely tell the difference compared to a day that you might be tired or thinking about something else. And your teacher will always try to remind you that when we're practicing, it helps to focus on one thing that we can make better. And if we do a good job with that, then on the next repetition, we can focus on something else that will make our form just a little bit better. And I just wanted to remind you today that sometimes it isn't quite as obvious as your eye focus or the moves that you're doing. Sometimes it's a little bit more about how you're feeling and what kind of energy you're putting into your techniques. Now you will see the forms in order. So if you are practicing Pyanan Sadan number 4, like Genevieve, that will be first. Then Pyanan Odan will play, which Mary is working on. And then last Pasai will play, which the rest of my red belts are working on. Remember that you can just go to your highest form and practice that. And if you're feeling comfortable, then you can always practice your next highest form, but I'm not asking you to do that this week unless you want to. Once we've all completed our practice, we'll bow out of this section together. Pyanan Sadan, number 4. Chariot, Chungbi. Shisan, Sija. Shisan front, borrow. Pyanan Odan, number 5. Chariot, Chungbi. Shisan, Sija. Shisan front, borrow. Pasai Hyang. on front, left side, bar row. Bar row. Now that we've all finished our repetitions, let's bow out of this section together. Chariot, Kinra, Subak. This week our focus will be on our Il-Susik Daryan, one-step sparring. Il-Susik Daryan is an important exercise because it teaches us how we can react to an attack. So we always set our distance with our partner, and our partner goes back to attack, and we know that they're going to step forward with a high punch. And when they do that, we can practice possible blocks and counters. So I think of the Il-Susik exercises as giving you a template, an initial way to respond to an attack. And it becomes a kind of a jumping off point for sparring combinations that may work in a less formal exercise. So here we know we're going to be at the proper distance. We know our partner's going to go back and our partner's going to attack with a high punch. So we have a little bit more control and less guessing to do than when we are sparring in a free sparring context with someone. But the same general ideas hold true, such as stepping out of the way of the attack. Not just standing and blocking. If there's a punch coming at you, you don't stand and block hoping that your block will work. You get out of the way and block, and then you continue with the counterattacks. Today I would like to work through all of your Il-Susik Daryan. So we will start with number 1 and work our way up to your highest technique. Today we will focus on the odd numbers, numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17. But if you are an adult, meaning over 14, you should also be practicing the even numbers, which are a mirror image of the odd number. After we have reviewed all of the odd numbers up through your highest, at the end of the section, I will have you pause and practice those techniques on your own. If you are over 14, you may also choose to practice the even numbers at that time. Please keep in mind that as I review your Il-Susik Daryan with you, I will act as a mirror image. So when you step your right foot, I will be moving the same side of my body so that it's like you're looking in the mirror. Let's begin with Il-Susik Daryan, Il-Ban, number 1. I will demonstrate 2 times, once slowly and once a little bit quicker, and then I will ask you to practice with me 3 times. First, I'll demonstrate slowly. Il-Susik Daryan, Il-Ban, number 1. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner goes back to attack. When we're ready, we'll key up and begin. Hop. Step and block. Middle punch. High punch. Key up. Roundhouse kick with a key up. Burrow. Now I will demonstrate the same technique a little bit faster. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner goes back to attack. I will key up and begin. Key up. Key up. Burrow. Let's practice that together 3 times. Set your distance. Your partner goes back to attack. C-jack. Go. Burrow. Set your distance. partner goes back to attack. C-Jack. Yeah. Burrow. Set your distance. Your partner goes back to attack. C-Jack. Yeah. Burrow. Il-Susik Daryan Samban, number 3. First I'll demonstrate slowly, then I'll demonstrate a little more quickly, and then I'll ask you to do 3 repetitions with me. We set our distance with our partner, and when we key up, our partner will attack. Hop. Outside to inside block with the change in your stance. So now you are in a front stance. Middle punch, high punch. Adjust, side kick, high, and foot back. Burrow. My second demonstration will be a little faster. Set your distance. Your partner goes back to attack. You key up and begin. Hop. Yeah. Burrow. Now let's practice that 3 times together. Set your distance with your partner. Prepare, C-Jack. Hey! Burrow. Set your distance with your partner. C-Jack. Yeah! Burrow. Set your distance with your partner. C-Jack. Yeah! Burrow. Because we have some different ages and ranks in our red belt group, this upcoming section of the video may be a little bit confusing because I do go through all of the Il-Susik, even if it's not the one you in particular are doing. And you need to listen and know which number you are supposed to be practicing in order to feel comfortable with this. So, first I will demonstrate Il-Susik Daryan number 5, Oban. And Genevieve, that is your highest. So you will not want to practice the ones that I do after number 5. You are going to stick with number 5. And you may want to fast forward to the part where you practice on your own because you don't need to watch number 7 or number 9, which your senior members will be doing. The rest of the children red belts, Madison, Aaron, Stephanie, and Riley, you will all be practicing number 7 as your highest Il-Susik Daryan. So you may want to stop after number 7 and not watch number 9. And Mary, you are our adult who should be practicing number 9 as your highest. And so you, of course, will watch all of them. Il-Susik Daryan Oban, number 5. I'll demonstrate once slowly and once a little more quickly, and then have you practice this sequence with me 3 times in a row. Number 5 starts setting your distance with your partner, and then as your partner goes back to attack and key ups, you will move your right foot behind you and prepare. You will do this before you key up and begin. Our first move is a front kick, and as we land, we do an outside to inside block with the same side hand. Hop! Our next move is a high punch from our reverse hand. Doop! move is an inside and outside kick with the leg that is behind us. If you feel you're too close to your partner, at this point you can shift back a little bit as you adjust, push their arm out of the way, and then do your inside to outside kick with a key up. Hi! Bring your foot back and borrow. So you would set your distance with your partner. As your partner goes back to key up, you bring your right foot back. After your partner is key upped and you are ready, key up and begin. Hop. Key up. Borrow. Now let's do 3 repetitions together. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner is going back with a key up. So you prepare with your right leg back. C-jump. Key up. Borrow. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner will go back to attack with a key up. And as they do, you'll bring your right foot back to prepare. C-jump. Set your distance with your partner. Your partner will go back to attack with a key up. And as they do, bring your right foot back to prepare. C-jump. Key up. Borrow. Ilsosicdarian Chilban, number 7. I will demonstrate once slowly, once a little more quickly, and then we'll repeat it 3 times together. For number 7, after we've set our distance with our partner, and our partner has gone back to attack with a key up, we bring our right foot back in a ready position. When you key up and begin, your first move will be 2 kicks and landing with a pinch. So you do an outside to inside kick, keeping your foot up off the ground. You do a side kick with the same foot. And then as you land, moving towards your partner, you complete a reverse high punch. Hana. Our next move is to reach behind and grab our partner's neck and pull them down into a knee strike. And our last move is to continue to attack our partner, this time from above with an elbow strike using your reverse hand. So the hand that is currently at your ribs. Hey! Borrow. The elbow strike is aimed at the top of the back on the spine, in the middle of the back. I'll demonstrate again, moving through the moves a little more quickly. So after you set your distance, and your partner goes back to attack, you prepare with your right foot back, and key up and begin. Hop. Hey! Borrow. Now let's do this together 3 times in a row. Set your distance with your partner. Put your right foot back to prepare. C-jump. Hey! Borrow. Set your distance. Your partner will go back to attack, and you will put your right foot back to prepare. C-jump. Hey! Borrow. Set your distance. As your partner goes back to attack with a key up, put your right foot back to prepare. C-jump. Ilsusik Daryan Guban, number 9. I will demonstrate once slowly, and then demonstrate once a little quicker, and then ask you to repeat it with me 3 times. For number 9, you set your distance with your partner, and as they go back to attack with a key up, you put your right foot back to prepare. Your first move is a front kick with your right leg. You go all the way back to where you started and turn and do a back kick with the same right leg. As you are landing towards your partner, you will do an inside to outside block. Our next move is a high punch. And now we'll do a kind of a sweeping move with our left hand, getting their arm out of the way as we do a palm heel strike from above with our right hand, like this. Hup, soup, arrow. I'll demonstrate a little more quickly this time. Set your distance with your partner. As they go back to attack with a key up, prepare with your right foot back. Then you key up and begin. Hop. Hey. Burrow. Now let's do this 3 times together. Set your distance with your partner. As they go back to attack with a key up, you prepare with your right foot back. See, jump. Hey. Burrow. Set your distance with your partner. As they go back to attack with a key up, prepare with your right foot back. See, jump. Hey. Burrow. Set your distance with your partner. As your partner goes back to attack with a key up, you prepare with your right leg back. See, jump. And practice your Ilsusik Daryan on your own. Red belts, please review your Ilsusik Daryan now on your own with the video paused from your lowest Ilban number 1 through your highest. For some of you, your highest is number 5. For some of you, your highest is number 7. For some of you, your highest is number 9. And if you are an adult, please also try doing both the odd and the even. The odd is the way that we've demonstrated it together, and the even is the same sequence of moves, but on the other side. So like a mirror image to the odd number. For example, in Ilsusik Daryan number 1, you step with your right foot toward the right. And in Ilsusik Daryan number 2, the even number of the pair, you step with your left foot toward your left. So you should be able to figure out your even number based on doing your odd number. But if you do have any questions, please let me know, and we may practice odd and even together in a future video. If you have any trouble doing the moves on your own, then rewind the video and do them again with me. Once we have all finished our repetitions for Ilsusik Daryan, we'll bow out of this section together. chariot, kinrat, subak. Let's bow out together. Face the flags. Chariot, cookie, bare. Baro, munyang. Baro, chariot, kinrat. Konsahamnida. Subak.